Hi everyone. Well, summer has ended and school has begun again, and now it's time to look forward to our flu season and our flu vaccinations. The flu season typically runs from September and October to around March, but if it's a particularly long season, runs a little bit long, it's going to last till about May. Now, the CDC recommends that anyone that is 6 months old or older to receive a flu vaccine. Flu vaccines are developed on an annual basis. What happens is our scientists and epidemiologists all review the different type of virus strands that are out there, and then they make a decision on which strands that they feel are the most prevalent. And they usually try to target 3 or 4 different strands of flu viruses and then combine those to create a vaccine. Now, what is new this year is there is a high dose vaccine for individuals who are 65 years or older. So if you know anyone that's in that age range, you might want to recommend that they make sure that they receive that vaccine this year. Now, prior to getting your vaccine, you should fill out a questionnaire, and on that they're going to want to know if you had any kind of a reaction to a vaccine previously, or they also want to know what type of allergies you have, and if you have an egg allergy, they need to know that, because what they can do is they can substitute a different form of the vaccine in order to avoid any kind of reaction. Now let's do a knowledge check to see what we know about flu vaccines. First question I'm going to ask you is, can the flu vaccine give you the flu? The answer is no, it can't. Now, when someone says to you, I'm not getting the flu vaccine this year because I got it one time and within a week I was sick with the flu. Well, the truth is, once you receive the flu vaccine, it takes approximately 2 weeks for your body to build up the immunities to the virus. If you became ill sometime between the time you received the vaccine within a 2-week period of time, chances are you were predisposed to the virus prior. So you are going to get sick regardless. Now, my next question is, if someone has received the flu vaccine and sufficient time has passed for them to build immunity, can they still get the flu? Answer is, yes, they can. The reason being is the flu vaccine, it's not a perfect science, but it's the best we've got. And in reality, if someone does develop the flu, it could be for several different reasons, but the one good thing about it is if they develop flu and they have had the flu vaccine, the symptoms are generally not as severe, and usually the flu does not last as long. Okay, my next question is it better to just risk getting the flu or to get the vaccine? Answer being, no, it is not. It's not worth the risk. And especially in this day and age with COVID and not knowing what to expect for this flu season and through the winter months, don't set yourself up for a possible hospitalization or even put you in a position that you could have severe complications and even die. Okay, next question. Can you only receive the flu vaccine during the months of September and October? Answer, no. Even though flu season is from September to March, even into May, possibly if it's a long season, we typically start to give the flu vaccines between September and October. But if you miss that window of opportunity, you can still get your flu vaccines even up to as late as January in order to build up some immunity for the remainder of the flu season. Next question. Can there be any minor side effects after receiving the vaccine? Answer, yes. Yes, there can be. Typically, people just experience maybe some soreness at the injection site, maybe have some achy muscles, maybe even a minor low-grade temp with maybe a runny nose. These are typically just very light conditions that are relieved with Tylenol or Motrin, and they only last maybe a day or so. The one trick, though, I do when I personally am administering flu vaccines, I always ask my patient, are you right-handed or left-handed dominant? Because what I try to do is I try to give the injection in the opposite arm. So if someone tells me that they're right-handed, right side dominant, then what I do is I try to give the injection in the left, and then if it's the left side, then I'll give it into the right. My last question is the flu vaccine recommended for pregnant women? Answer, yes, it is. It is recommended for pregnant women to receive the flu vaccine. It's also been proven that our pregnant ladies who receive the vaccine have lowered the risk of flu-related hospitalizations by 40%. It's also been found that if a woman receives the flu vaccine during her pregnancy, that the newborn will also have a few months of protection after birth. Well, that's all for me this week. Thanks for letting me have a little fun talking about flu and the flu vaccine. Be on the look for information from your benefits department and Healthy Columbus on how you can get your flu vaccine this year. We're planning an event at Columbus Public Health. The date and times to be determined. Please also make sure that you tune in to see Ashley on Monday at Beyond the Table. She's got some great recipes on grilling out the Healthy Columbus way. Take care.